Okay, I
The dicks
guess.
and light the shit.
What'd you say?
So let's kick the dicks and light the shits.
All right, so welcome back. This is day 5. Is today the
Yeah,
4th
I've
or
been
the
watching them
5th?
every day. No,
I
I think
think
it's the
this,
fifth.
yeah, this is episode number 5, Saturday, April 4th, 2020. I
Yeah.
hope this comes out clear. If not, it's just a big waste of time. But, you know, Cam Yslas, everybody. You know, round of applause. Couldn't hear the
What's
clap,
up?
but, we get the point. So, Cam,
What's up?
why don't you tell us a little about yourself? Keep it to like 30 seconds,
Okay. Okay. All right. Cam, 29 years old, married, live in Tucson, Arizona, and have a baby girl on the way. First baby.
Nice. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
start out with that. How's that got you feeling?
Okay. Um, it's fine. I mean,
It's
I don't
fine.
feel the stress of it. I don't feel the stress of it right now, because the baby's not here yet. But I'm sure once the baby gets here, that's when it's going to become real.
So as of right now, like at this point, what's your biggest concern or what are you thinking about the most?
Um, Being able to provide for the baby enough, financially, emotionally, being there for my child, and because those are two really big things, and make sure I'm around enough and not working too much, but still working enough to support us, and making sure I'm
Definitely.
not putting my goals and my dreams in the back seat.
Yeah, it's a tough balance, but
Yeah,
yeah, especially for you, you're like a busybody, but
yeah,
I don't think the baby's gonna be able to keep up with you, honestly. Most of the time it's like,
dude.
fuck, this baby tires me out, but I feel like this baby's gonna be like, fuck, when's this guy gonna go to sleep?
When's he gonna stop talking?
That's cool.
Oh,
I think that's super common. Obviously, you want to take care of your child. Hopefully, most people do. Some people are pieces of
yeah,
shit and
yeah.
aren't concerned. How is Ashley doing?
She's
Any like
good.
yeah, any like crazy mood swings or cravings?
I think the crazy mood swings are happening right now because I'm home all the time. I don't think it has anything to do with her being pregnant, because
Yeah,
we're both home.
right.
I'm working from home. She's not working. Unfortunately, her salon closed down. So,
Yeah,
during this whole COVID-19 nonsense.
yeah.
So, yeah, we're just. I mean, it's good. You got to realize you still got to spend time apart from each other. You can't hang out with your significant other all day long, like when you're
Yeah.
in a high school
Not
and you're
high
like,
school no more.
yeah, yeah. Like, oh yeah, I can't wait to see her. Oh, I wish we had every class together. Like, no.
I wish we had every class together.
Yeah, yeah. Like, well, now as an adult, you're like, you need your time apart from each other. You
No,
know,
yeah,
we got
absolutely.
married almost 2 years ago, and it's like that time apart, you got to have time to miss each other.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Um, what was I gonna say? But honestly, I think because like when my lady was pregnant, you know, I just wanted her to stay off of her feet and relax and things like that. So honestly, it's probably like a real blessing for her to just be able to brew a baby right now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
In that sense, she gets to stay off her feet, not work too hard, and not you know induce that stress on herself. Hopefully, she's
Yeah.
still
Oh
able
no, no.
to, yeah.
She's taking the relaxing to a whole new level.
I'm sure.
No, we've been trying to go for walks together, just to get her out of the house and get me out of the house. But trying to go for walks together and things like that, and that's something that's good. It gets us both out of the house, and you got to find other stuff to keep you busy right now.
For sure. I would like to do a puzzle during this time, but with a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, it's
Oh
not
yeah, that puzzle's getting destroyed in 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Yeah, right. I mean, maybe if I start like at 9 p.m., I'll get 15 minutes into it and be like, okay, I'm done with this till tomorrow. And then tomorrow morning I wake up and it's destroyed. That it's
That's
like
funny.
it's gonna be soggy pieces everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see what else did I have here that I wanted to ask you about.
Well, real quick,
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
this whole COVID thing. Hey, did you ever see that movie with Bruce Willis? It was called Surrogates.
No,
You never saw that movie?
no.
It's like it would work perfectly right now. Like at some point, everybody stopped coming out of their house,
Oh, okay.
and they have a surrogate like a robot, but it looks like a normal human being that goes out every single day. Like it's so
Mm.
weird. Like they're a fat guy at home, but when they go outside, they're ripped and jacked. Or like some dudes are chicks. Like
Like,
it's something else. Like you can be whoever you want to be.
oh, that's strange. So do you
Yeah,
control the robot?
exactly. You pretty much you're at home controlling the robot, doing
Uh,
your daily activities every single day.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Have you seen what's that Player One? Uh, that one where it's like a virtual reality game, but it's like super real and like
I
you're
know
up.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're.
I haven't seen it.
That's a good one. Hopefully something like that happens. I'm all over that if it does.
Dude, I could not imagine having to stay in my house for any longer.
Yeah,
I'm so
that's one thing that I've been interested in talking to you about because honestly, I'm not I'm not complaining about being at my house. Like it's pretty cool. Like I I never really considered myself a homebody. And even like
yeah,
I'm not just fucking sitting on the couch and doing nothing. Like I said, I have
yeah,
2 kids. I have to keep them entertained or else I'm gonna lose my own shit. So
yeah.
we're outside, a lot throughout the day and like, just keeping them entertained, like trying to potty train right now too.
Oh
But
gosh, how's that going?
hasn't been too bad. Had a couple wet ones, not too many soils. Um, so not terrible. Uh,
Good.
but yeah, it's got to be completely different. I mean, you're you're in your last stages of not having children. So,
Yeah.
and like I've been wondering about single people also who maybe live alone. Like I could
Yeah.
imagine,
Or dude, are those people that go out? Remember when me and you were younger and we used to go out every Friday and Saturday night?
right?
Dude, imagine you're still like in that people who are like in that era right now.
Right.
Like, what do you do with your weekends?
What are you doing with your weekends? What are you doing in general? Like, I mean, if you're not,
Well, no, no, no. Like those people like live for the weekend.
oh, I feel you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Just tendering it up like savages.
Yeah, I mean, like tendering it up like savage, like, oh, message me, sext me. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I don't know.
Gosh.
I don't know. Yeah, but depending on how long this thing takes, I mean, you're gonna be stuck at home for a long time anyway, even after this because of the baby coming. But
Yeah, I
you'll
gotta
have
figure out
how to what?
just keep myself busy throughout the day.
Yeah, that was one thing that happened when uh, before Trey was born, my first son. You know, uh, I had tore my Achilles like 3 months, 4 months prior to him being born.
I remember that.
Yeah, so I was laid up at home and I was kind of like already, down in the dumps because I'm like, fuck, I tore my Achilles. I can't really do anything. I was trying to do push-ups and pull-ups and stuff, but like
Yeah,
I was just like down. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I was what, 24? It just turned
yeah,
24 and I was still kind of my life hadn't transitioned into like settling down and staying home. So
yeah,
like I felt like that was a lesson that I had to learn before my child came. It's like, okay,
yeah,
like God teaching me a lesson, like, okay, you need to calm down,
yeah,
chill out, slow
yeah,
it down. Like you can't just get up and leave and do your own thing. And so
yeah,
I think this is probably a good lesson for you right now in that, in that category of, not being able to
yeah.
just come and go all the time.
Yeah, that's a nice feeling being able to come and go, but I like the feeling of just leaving and going and going to the office or whatever I have going on for that day. That's what I enjoy.
Yeah,
When you're
for
telling me
sure.
that
Hold on
story
real
right
quick,
now,
my bad.
yeah, yeah.
My bad.
No, you're good. When you were telling me that story about your Achilles and you're like, oh, I was trying to do push-ups, I was trying to do pull-ups, I was trying to do sit-ups. You know what I pictured?
What?
Get Rich or Die Trying after 50 Cent got shot. And he's in the park doing pull-ups and like when he's addicted to those fucking drugs that he just got from the
Right.
from the doctor. Yeah.
What I
Had a
did,
baby.
yeah, I didn't go to the park. That's, that's some hardcore New York stuff. But I got one of those things you put on the door, like, you could just pull up like that. I did, got
Yeah.
one of
Yeah.
those. That didn't last long.
No.
No, not at all. I was still like in that lazy mindset, so I was playing
Yeah.
Madden all the time, trying to
And
get
that
my
was the
record up.
injury you had. That was the injury you had when me and you were going fishing all the time, right?
No, maybe because
No,
soon after,
no, no, no.
yeah, soon
Maybe it was
after
a
that, I
crack.
got in the car accident. Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, I had the Achilles accident, and then it kind of healed up, got the boot off and stuff, and was able to walk once Trey was
Yeah.
born. But then 3 months after he was born, we're driving along and we get in a head-on crash, and my knee goes into the dash, and then I was stuck at home even longer. I had a big old brace on my leg and I had to use
Yeah.
crutches again. So it's another lesson in slowing down and like basically just taking it all in. Which was cool. Got to spend a lot of time with my son, but oh man, that baby
Yeah.
phase is like it's like, man, I wish you could do something.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wish I wish we could hang out, but now he's 3 years old, and I'm like, dude, chill out.
Yeah.
But no, it's all
Like,
good. It's
yeah,
it's a
they're sitting on
beautiful
the couch and just
process.
staring at each other, and it's a baby, and that's the one thing I'm not weirded out about it, but it's like, okay, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm a super active person. Like when this baby comes, say it's my day off, or and my wife has to run out and do something. I mean, like, what am I supposed to do with this thing?
Right. You
You can't do any cool stuff with it.
just don't let it roll off the couch or the bed, and feed it, change its diaper, burp it. Yeah, it's like it's always a process of elimination. It's like dirty diaper,
Yeah,
hungry,
yeah,
burp. It's
yeah,
like those three things, and then you're good. And hopefully it'll
yeah.
go to
It's
sleep.
exciting. Yeah, hopefully. That's the worst. And my wife's is a big time like night owl, so
Mm.
it's like that's what she thinks the baby's gonna be.
Could be, but I mean, you get the day shift, she gets the night shift.
Oh yeah, I'll
Let
take
them.
day shift all day long.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah, I need my sleep.
It was funny because the first day we brought Trey home, uh, like he wouldn't go down in the little bassinet that we had. He wouldn't sleep, and my lady was so scared to like let him sleep in the bed because of all of the SIDS, the sudden infant death. You could
Yeah,
roll over on them. They could roll over and suffocate. Oh man, that first night was rough, super rough. But hopefully it goes a little more smooth for you guys. I'm sure it will. It
yeah.
was It was just that first night. Then once she got over and was like a little sleep deprived, it was like, okay, I need my sleep too.
I
So another
don't have the
thing,
energy to stress out about this baby.
right? Another, I don't know. How is it? I have kids and, in a relationship, but I'm not married. So how is being married?
Um, it's good. It's the biggest thing is that I noticed is choose your battles. That's huge because it's like, oh, you want to say something, but it's like, not on this one. I'm gonna save this one for another one.
But
Or,
how did the relationship change from being, a couple to being a married couple?
I wouldn't say the relationship really changed. I think there
Mm,
was more excitement from when we were going to that stage where, fiance planning the wedding, um, getting ready to take this next step, but we were already living together prior to that. and there really wasn't a huge change.
Mm,
Um, I think the biggest thing was, okay, if we get in a fight, we're married now. So, it's different when you're dating, like, oh, I don't want to be with you anymore.
right.
And then it's like, okay. Now it's like, oh, you don't want to be with me? You better call the lawyer's office, girl. And being married, it gives you, in the back of your mind, like, okay, this has to work.
Right.
What are we doing wrong and how do we fix it?
Right.
That was
Yeah.
my biggest thing. You got to have good communication with each other, especially from going dating to marriage. Communication's huge.
Yeah. So I'm not like opposed to marriage. It's just not how, it's fallen together for me. But even I think it's similar. Obviously, it's not the same, but having kids and being married, I consider it similar. Maybe you can explain how it's different or not, but it's a commitment. Like if I'm going to have kids with you, then I'm committing to you and these kids. It's our relationship. It's similar to like a sacred vow. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's probably my mindset and the way I've grown up around, marital relations.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously a a marriage is a commitment to one another, obviously through sickness and health and all that stuff. But is that similar to like what I'm thinking with having kids or?
Yeah, I mean, my way about going about marriage, like, you're not going to give up on your kids. You're
Right,
not going to say, "Oh, you fucked up, you did this, you did that." Don't call me dad anymore. Like, and that's the same way I look at this. We're going to go through our problems, we're going to go through our fights, but the biggest thing is, you don't. You're going to have fights. Fights are going to happen. This isn't a fairy tale, but it's how you get through them, how you overcome them, and how you prepare for next time. Just like with raising your kids, your kids are going to fuck up. They're not going to, my daughter's going to fuck up when she gets here. I know that, but I'm not going to give up on her. And just like you don't give up on your marriage, you just keep pushing through the battles and figure out how to make it work. You adjust.
right. Nice. So I think we'll, kind of try to close it out here, but I think that was a pretty good
Yeah.
combo for
That was a
thank
good
you.
one.
Yeah, thanks for
I like
thanks
it.
for doing this with me. It's been cool, but
Yeah,
I
of
have a
course.
couple questions. Um, how is it having a beard?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. You don't get
Yeah,
those nasty razor bumps. It was, oh, look at you.
I'm
Look at
working.
you coming in,
I'm working on
coming in
mine.
thick with the goat.
Feeling like I'm 15.
Gosh.
Get the chops. All I get is chops. So, do you think having a beard is like makeup for men?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Are you more
Yeah.
handsome with a
Yeah.
beard? Are you ugly under that
Oh, for
beard?
sure. No. 100%. Well, without the beard, there might still be a little double chin action. I've been running a lot, but there might still be a little chin action under here.
Yeah.
But I just feel like with a beard, it's like the world is your oyster. You know what
It's your
I
contour.
mean? Yeah.
Uh, we'll check
Yeah, I
in
love
a
it.
little while,
I love it.
see where mine goes. Doesn't look like it's gonna make it
Yeah, for
very
sure.
far. Um, and so one more question: how long
Yeah.
have you been wearing your hat backwards?
Oh, let's see. Hmm. When did I start becoming rebellious? Um, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you when that started. Wearing a snapback probably started to be popular again
Oh,
when I was 18
I know what you're
and
thinking.
like 18, 19. So that's
When you
probably when I
started
started wearing
getting
my.
snapbacks and tattoos.
Yeah,
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 you're real
yeah.
into
Just
that.
covering my body.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't think you have that big a head, but your straps are a little stretched out there. I thought I was the only one with that problem.
Oh, yeah, they are, huh?
You're on
Yeah,
like
the
the
last
third.
two. Yeah, 7 3/4 all day up top.
Oh, see, yeah, I'm 7 5/8. So, oh, you're 3/4?
Oh yeah, yeah, I think so.
Is that is that bigger or smaller? That's smaller, right?
Well, I don't know. It could be the shape of the head too. Well, your head's fairly round.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I thought I was the only one with the strap problem, but I guess not.
Oh no no
Might
no
might just
no!
be the hat.
Hey,
It's the hat. It's totally the hat.
I got this one wet one time and it shrunk.
Oh man, I'm trying not to touch my face, bro. That's so hard.
I
I hope,
know
I hope you're
it's
washing
so
your
hard.
hands. Hope you're washing your hands
Yep,
before you talk to me, because I'm just kidding.
dude, dude. I go like this all the time, or like I'll just go like this, or like
Mhm.
sometimes I'll just. It's kind of weird, but like hit my beard with my teeth,
Mm.
like just hit it with one of those, and
Little
it's
flavor
and
saver.
a little flavor saver. Yeah, it's no, it's so hard when you know that everybody's getting sick, and you try not to touch your face. You don't even notice how much you're actually touching your face throughout the day. Like when I'm
Bro.
stressed, I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
like rubbing my face and
that's
trying
pretty
to
tough.
think or process something. Or when I'm reading, I do that too.
Touching your face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I thought I was pretty good at washing my hands until I watched a few videos and realized I'm not. So I developed some new techniques. Yeah, make sure you're getting the back of your hands too, like up to like,
Yeah.
a little past the wrist, about an inch or two past the wrist.
Really?
Yeah.
I was in a bathroom the other day actually, and I went to
Hey,
go wash my hands because we were at the grocery store.
you went to a bathroom
And
at the grocery store?
yeah, I had to pee.
Oh man, I feel
Yeah.
like that's off limits now.
It was a bad move.
It.
So it, I'm so before the whole COVID shit happened, I was so conscious about washing my hands all the time. It, you know, anytime I go anywhere, wash my hands. Anytime I have a meal, wash my hands. And with this whole COVID thing happening, I go into the bathroom, I take a piss, I wash my hands, and I was like, okay, how's this gonna work now? Because after I wash my hands, I turn around. There's no paper towels in the paper towel dispenser,
Mhm.
and it's not a push door. It was pushed from the outside, but now I got to pull it from the inside to get out. So I was like, fuck, how do I do this? So I was like, okay, which finger do I not use as much? And I'm like looking at my hands, and I just tried my my hands on my pants, and I was like, pinky sounds like a good use. Just hooked my pinky on the door and just yanked it back, and then had to wash them again when I got home.
Yeah.
Like subconsciously, you're constantly thinking about it.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody the other day. Like, I hate when you go to like a restaurant or the grocery store or anywhere you might use a public restroom, and it's like, okay, we have the automatic soap dispenser, but you got to turn on the faucet. It's like, what kind of
Yeah,
fucking sense does that make? Or you have to crank the little paper towel thing to dry your hands, or you have to push the button to start the
right.
air dryer, or you
Yeah,
have to open the door to get out of the bathroom. Like, if you're gonna have one thing automatic, you better have it across the board. And like,
yeah, yeah,
that's what
yeah,
better come out of this whole thing too, is like any establishment, automatic doors need to be
yeah,
a thing everywhere now.
yeah,
Automatic
for
soap
sure.
dispensers everywhere, bathroom
Or a
doors
swing door
everywhere.
that swings both ways.
Yeah. Or
So I,
some places don't even have doors. They just have that little thing you go through and you're in the bathroom.
yeah, that's true.
Um, but yeah, I think we'll.
One thing I got in the habit of doing is like this is my wash hands habit. So I turn faucet on,
Mm,
fill my hands with soap, wash my hands, leave the faucet on after I wash my hands off. If it's on an automatic one,
mm.
pull the paper towels out, dry my hands, shut the sink off with the paper towels that I just used, and then if I got to pull the door, wrap the handle with the paper towels.
Yeah, but you should almost get like paid for that. It's like it's just it's
Oh,
a
I
job
wish.
just to wash your hands.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to develop a solution.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, it's too much work going
Yeah.
into it. We're gonna we're gonna crank some things out for sure at the end of this, and things are
Oh
gonna
yeah.
change. But Cameron, thank you for joining
Of
me.
course.
I know you got your podcast going also. Are you gonna
Yes.
post these anytime soon? Anywhere?
I'm recording a few more and then I'll get them posted. I promise they will be up by next week.
Okay, sounds good. Well, we'll have to do it again when we'll do one
Absolutely.
for your channel.
Definitely. Let's
All
do
right.
it.
All right, bro. Sounds good. I'll talk to you soon.
We'll talk to you soon. Later, brother.
Peace.
Later.